I just hit the 300s! Yeah, boy! Dude, I got up this morning, I weighed myself 399.5 pounds, and then I took my pre-workout because I was like, oh, I don't know, risky or not, I don't know, I'll end up weighing more, but then I took it, and then I worked out, and I put real work into the workout, and I weighed myself again after the workout. Guess what? 398.5. Went down a pound from that workout, boy. Yeah. Yeah, we deeper in the 300s than that. Oh, it's just such a great feeling. I'm in the 300s. No more 400s. Woo! Yeah, yeah, yeah. We doing it. We making progress, dude. Dude, I am feeling amazing. I've been doing OMAD for what is it, a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks. I don't know, but I'm not losing control at all. I'm loving every single second of it. I'm still doing it. It's like the easiest thing I've ever done for weight loss, and it works so well. And now I've got Greg Doucette's like approval on it. He's like saying that it's like a good thing, and like that the specific way I'm doing it is like better than what normal OMAD would be. Like I'm doing the pre-workout and the protein, in the morning, and he's like, he's on board. Like, dude, Greg Doucette is an incredibly important person in the fitness community, and he really knows what he's talking about. So having his approval for this is like an amazing feeling. So I don't know if I'm gonna stop at 380, and this is the easiest thing I've ever done, and it's just something I feel like I can commit to for years and years. Like, I don't know if I can do it for the rest of my life. Like, something I'm finding helps a lot is like having a day, once in a while where I do eat maybe a little something extra. Like I have the OMAD, and then like it just like I'll have like one thing. Like I'll have like a little bit of Cajun mix, and Cajun mix is my ultimate weakness. But uh, I had that like literally last night. Yesterday I had my lunch, like one meal a day, and then I had the lunch, and then later on in the day I was like, I am brutally hungry, and I'm down significantly since the morning. So what did I have? I had just so a little bit of Cajun mix, and that can be satisfied. I don't know, maybe the extra carbs a bit pushed me over the edge. But I woke up this morning and I was 399.5. Now I'm 398.5. And dude, like maybe there's a secret to having just a little bit of carbs, just a little bit of something extra. And you can do that once in a while. Just as long as every day, most days, you're just like doing the OMAD. And that's important. Just don't break yourself. Don't make yourself sad. Don't make yourself feel like you're missing out. You don't want to have that fear of missing out, FOMO, everyone was talking about back in 2020. It's like, yeah, yeah, you gotta miss out on a few things. Like, if all your relatives are having cheesecake, then you can't just like go and have cheesecake with them. But like, you know, you can have a little something. You can have a little something. You can have a bite of cheesecake. That'll be fine. Just one bite. Just don't feel like you're missing out. And a lot of the times, you don't even want a full piece of cheesecake. I find as I get older, I can't like stomach a whole piece of something real sweet like that. Like you just like you really just want that first bite. It's like you want the taste in your mouth. It's not about the nutrients of it. It's not about being full off it. It's just about getting the taste of it in your mouth, and then like you have that one bite and you're done. And finding a way to be satisfied with that. And also, there's like a thing about the pain of fasting. It's not like direct pain, but it's just this mild little tingle in your stomach that's like, hey, I'm hungry. And that's the right thing. Like, not hungry. I don't know. There's another word for it. There's like an emptiness in the stomach that's like, it feels good. It feels right in a way. It feels peaceful. Like I'm not constantly working stuff through my system. It's like there's a rest maybe in my digestive tract. It's just like, hey, we're good. And I'm not like the first little while when I was doing it, I was bummed out, I was hungry, I was like, oh, this is really hard. But then as I went on with OMAD, it became easier. And there was a day 2 or 3 days ago where I decided I was done with OMAD. I was like, I'm done. I stopped. I didn't make progress one day, and then I was like, all right, this isn't working anymore, so I give up. So I gave up, and I had a little fun that day. And then the next day, I woke up and I was like, all right, I guess we're done with OMAD, so let's have breakfast. And I didn't want breakfast. I didn't want it. I just didn't. And it wasn't about wanting to get back to weight loss. It wasn't about wanting to better myself. It was about just like, I don't want it. I don't need it. So why would I do it? It's like that emptiness feels better than eating food. Like, I think taking a break from the constant eating has given me sort of a waking up from, you know, the kind of person I was. I was the kind of person that, used to eat constantly. I mean, at my biggest, I was eating a ridiculous amount. Like, I must have been laying in bed just one thing after another. And now I just, I don't want to do that. That's not something I want. And having that consistent long term break every single day has made me realize that life isn't about eating. There's so many other things to do. I have a piano now. My aunt gave it to me, and I'm learning piano. And I've had more time to focus on my hobbies, more time to read. I've been reading some good books, more time to hang out with people, just going out more. I went to a hockey game yesterday. That was fun. Uh, yeah, it was a charity event. I'm doing good. I'm doing really good. And I'm gonna stick with this OMAD for as long as I feel like. Um, it's really just the easiest thing. Um, and maybe someday I'll go back to just eating healthy, but I don't know if I will. Seems to me like this is just the easiest decision I can make and the healthiest one. And I'm keeping myself satisfied, keeping myself alive. I'm drinking enough water. That was a big thing in the beginning of OMAD. I ended up like not drinking enough water, and then I got constipated again. So I had to start drinking more water. And you guys know, you saw the short where I was like, I'm at exactly 4-0, and then I realized, hey, I haven't been drinking enough water lately, and like I couldn't dump out, and so I had to start drinking more water. So I had like 3 glasses of water, and of course, my glasses weigh like a pound each when you fill them with water, like it can hold a pound of water. So I drink 3 glasses of water, thinking I can hydrate myself. There's water, it's just water, it's 0 calorie, you can't gain fat from that, but you can gain weight. There's a difference between weight and fat. You can be heavier without being fatter. So I was at that 400 a few days ago, exactly 400, and then I drank those 3 glasses of water thinking I was going to be fine, and then nah, we're 403 again. So I had to work my way back down, and now I am in the 300s. So that's good. It's good that I'm making progress. Good that OMAD's, doing this thing. I'm just sticking with it. Gonna blaze through, get as low as I can on this thing while still being, comfortable and happy. I don't want to make myself miserable, and I'm not miserable with this. And it's like, kind of interesting how like I was almost more miserable when I was constantly, calorie counting, when I was constantly doing all those different things to like try my best and live that sort of normal life. Just having this easy basic thing that I can follow constantly is just so much simpler and so much less stress and like so much more rewarding. Waking up every morning and seeing that scale go down is like a bigger shot of dopamine than any amount of Oreos ever could have been. Uh, so, yeah, I'm just really happy, doing really good. I'm excited to be in the 300s. I feel like I was disassociated at 400s. Like I couldn't really cope with the idea of being 400. So I don't know. I feel a little bit more awake now that I'm in the 300s, and I feel like I'm gonna start waking up more as I get deeper into it. Um, at 350, I feel like I looked pretty good. Pretty decent. I know exactly what I looked like when I was 350 because I was a pretty heavy Instagram user even back then. Um, so I see myself at 350 and I'm like, yeah, I look decent. I look really good at 220. If I can get down to 220, that'll be amazing. But everybody says that 220 is too skinny for a guy my size. But I'm gonna work. I'm gonna keep going until I either get there or I feel like I look good. And you know, maybe I'll gain muscle and then like it'll sort of balance itself out. Like I want to be sort of a bit more beefy, you know. I want to have the big muscles and you know, that'll require some extra weight. So maybe I won't get down to 220. Maybe I'll hit like 250, 275, and then I'll just be like extremely muscular. Um, I think that'll work out. You know, 250. I think Greg just said 250 is a good weight for me if I'm building muscle. Uh, so, yeah, just keep working, just keep going, keep doing this OMAD, and hopefully everything goes well. Doing great, Pain Crew. I really am.